people on the planet Earth, you have the heart for a Mother Earth. Raise your hand if you want to save our Mother Earth. Thank you. Raise your hand if you want to save our Mother Earth and earn a lot of money. Thank you very much. This set our intention because Mr. Kumar actually told me, right, this is a very unique opportunity because this is the first. We have never heard that we can make a lot of money, and at the same time, we save our Mother Earth. This is the first time. We have been talking about recycling, and the word is now zooming into that. The problems ever become important. Let's see why. This is the ocean that used to be. It vanished. Today, we're going to see any seaside. It's so sad to see that. It's full of plastic. Besides, it is very unbeauty, right? It's so ugly. What it causes is that the plastic bottle can cause a lot. Oh, that's my oops. Would you believe that a plastic bottle can kill mankind? Raise your hand. Thank you. Who not believe? Raise your hand. Not believe, right? A plastic. Thank you. Let's watch how a plastic was invented, was created, and how it polluted. It ends up in the sea.
Outcomes that impact nothing less than the fate of the planet. But they weren't always this way. To understand where these bottles end up, we must first explore their origins. The heroes of our story were conceived in this oil refinery. The plastic in their bodies was formed by chemically bonding oil and gas molecules together to make monomers. In turn, these monomers were bonded into long polymer chains to make plastic, in the form of millions of pellets. Those were melted at manufacturing plants and reformed in molds to create the resilient material that makes up the triplets' bodies. Machines filled the bottles with sweet, bubbly liquid, and they were then wrapped, shipped, bought, opened, consumed, and unceremoniously discarded. And now here they lie, poised at the edge of the...
Yes. Wonderful, right? So, what Malaysians know is that they have this, they finish it, and they just throw it to a rubbish bin, and that's all. Right? What happened next? What happened to the plastic bottle? Nobody knows. Nobody cares, because this is unwanted, right? Knowledge. But let's just watch another video.
Unknown. Bottle 1, like hundreds hundreds of millions of tons of his plastic brethren ends up in a landfill. This huge dump expands each day as more trash comes in and continues to take up space. As plastics sit there being compressed amongst layers of other junk, rainwater flows through the waste and absorbs the water-soluble compounds it contains, and some of those are highly toxic. Together, they create a harmful stew called leachate, which can move into groundwater, soil, and streams, poisoning ecosystems and harming wildlife. It can take bottle one and
Yes, that's one. And how about the rest of the plastic bottle, right? The next video.
a stream that flows into a river, and a river that reaches the ocean. After months lost at sea, he's slowly drawn into a massive vortex where trash accumulates, a place known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Here, the ocean's currents have trapped millions of pieces of plastic debris. This is one of 5 plastic-filled gyres in the world's seas, places where the pollutants turn the water into a cloudy plastic soup. Some animals, like seabirds, get entangled in the mess. They and others mistake the brightly colored plastic bits for food. Plastic makes them feel full when they're not, so they starve to death and pass the toxins from the plastic up the food chain. For example, it's eaten by lanternfish. The lanternfish are eaten by squid. The squid are eaten by tuna. And the tuna are eaten by us. And
Thank you. So, to recap, a plastic bottle, once we finish a plastic bottles and we throw it to rubbish bins, right? And then it ends up to a landfill. Remember that is a dump truck? Yes? In the video, yes? Yeah. So it drums, right? It's put here. So it's landed into the landfill, and also it goes into the sea. And then, right, this is a plastic bottle and millions of it, right? As you can count. Later we have a figure. Now, the next thing is that this becomes a debris or some plastic elements, right? Is eaten by the microorganism called plankton. And then the plankton is eaten by the fish. Small fish, very small. And what happens to small fish? Is eaten by the big fish. And then this big fish is eaten by another bigger fish, right? Or maybe octopus and so on. And then one day, this gentleman, right, caught it, right? And then landed, cooked it deliciously, right, with some Indian curry. And we are enjoying the dish. Yummy. Alright, any one of you like to eat fish? Raise your hand, please. Thank you very much. Right. So, the question is, are we eating fish?
We are eating rubbish.
Or we are eating fish and plastic? Right. Are we eating fish? Raise your hand. Are we eating fish and plastic? Thank you. Right. Obviously, we don't eat plastic, right? We have plastic, we could eat. The thing is that we are not eating fish, but we do eat plastic elements, chemical. It's no big deal, right? Plastic chemical. When I eat the fish, I don't feel it. There is this plastic element that some of you may have heard of. It's called BPA. Anyone heard of it? Raise your hand. Thank you. Right, got 2 of you. Alright, so BPA. Have you heard of the term called BPF-free bottle?
Yes.
Raise your hand.
For kids or
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, BPF-free bottle is something like this.
non-chemical.
Right, but why do they emphasize BPF-free? Right, let's watch the others. BPF-free, it comes from the term of, so this is good, right? You can actually explain this to your downline because bis, phi, no, A is come from the word B, that is come from this. So it's B, P, A. Bisphenol A. But what is so dangerous about this BPA is that it can change the endocrine system. Our endocrine system is the one that controls our secret of a hormone. Hormones is so powerful. How is it a baby grows into an adult? We give them food and then they just grow. More than that, there's a hormones that control this, and it controls the speed of its hormones. And today, it takes only less than 40 days to grow a chick into a chicken. So get slaughtered and eat. Why is that such a short time? Because of hormones. Now what else hormone can do, right? Let's read this together, right? What hormone can do is that the bottle that we have this end up into the sea. And then so here it takes, like just earlier on, it says that it will absorbed by the plankton. And after that, it goes into eaten by zooplanktons, herring eat it, and then salmon eat it, right? Tuna eat it, and whales eat it, and then we caught it. Yeah, we got a big wheel while we caught the tuna. And then later into a tuna, right? We have it a tuna sandwich. Who have a tuna sandwich this morning or last week?
I don't take.
Oh, you're smart.
Now I know already, I don't take.
Thank you, sir.
Today onward I don't take any fish. Only meat.
Thank you, sir. Until our recycle project
Until
change, right? Yeah, amazing. Now, every day we eat the sandwiches with tuna, with any kind of fish, right? We add up like this. What does this mean?
not only like that, like this. Right? Bowl. It's already full.
Yeah, this is thank you, sir. It is called the ED. Anyone heard of ED? Erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction means that can somehow, right, in the middle of the actions, right? You know what I mean, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? In little that we know that it is this BPA. Yeah, BPA. So, why is that hormone so powerful? Let's watch this video. A quick
Over
one.
the course of our lifetimes, our bodies undergo a series of extraordinary metamorphoses. We grow, experience puberty, and many of us reproduce. Behind the scenes, the endocrine system works constantly to orchestrate these changes. Alongside growth and sexual maturity, this system regulates everything from your sleep to the rhythm of your beating heart, exerting its influence over each and every one of your cells. The endocrine system relies on interactions between three features to do its job: glands, hormones, and trillions of cell receptors. Firstly, there are several hormone-producing glands, 3 in your brain and 7 in the rest of your body. Each is surrounded by a network of blood vessels, from which they extract ingredients to manufacture dozens of hormones. Those hormones are then pumped out in tiny amounts, usually into the bloodstream. From there, each hormone needs to locate a set of target cells in order to bring about a specific change. To find its targets, it's helped along by receptors, which are special proteins inside or on the cell's surface. Those receptors recognize specific hormones as they waft by and bind to them. When this happens, that hormone-receptor combination triggers a range of effects that either increase or decrease specific processes inside the cell to change the way that cell behaves. By exposing millions of cells at a time to hormones in carefully regulated quantities, the endocrine system drives large-scale changes across the body. Take, for instance, the thyroid and the two hormones it produces, triiodothyronine and thyroxine. These hormones travel to most of the body's cells, where they influence how quickly those cells use energy and how rapidly they work. In turn, that regulates everything from breathing rate to heartbeat, body temperature, and digestion. Hormones also have some of their most visible.
Thank you very much, right? Right, raise your hand, right? What kind of system regulates our breathing system? What kind of system regulates our breathing? How is it we know that we are breathing? And what is it that's good? Yeah? Sorry? Pulmonary? Yes. That is, but how about the speed? Why is it this speed? And I was like, when we are not conscious, right? It is, what kind of that? It's called the endocrine system. We just remember that, yeah. But thank you for very much, right, for taking the initiative. This is how the leaders, right, they take the risk, right? So, this is for you, right? Okay. Welcome. You deserve it. So, let's see what else, right, the hormones can do, right? This is called hormone called testosterone, right? What is this hormone can do, right? It can help, it can weaken a man if you lack of it.
Oh, okay. Very bad.
You see a man like this, right? I'm also like that, right? Almost there, right? So it actually increases the risk of ED. Yeah. Osteoporosis, right? We have Alzheimer's, right? Disease, right? And so on, right? So when you reach already, right? You need more what kind of hormones? Yes, that's for men. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you already participate, right? So go ahead, inject this guy. Because when you inject this, right? What happens is this. Sorry.
It's too big size.
Who wants sharper mind? When you inject this, who wants sharper mind? Raise your hand. Sharper mind. Confidence.
Very hard to maintain.
Yeah, you want that, right? You can see strong what?
Too much.
Yeah. Plenty of energy, right? That is how powerful hormone. Like you say, right? Too much will be very terrible, right? Yeah. And the estrogen, right, is controlling for ladies, right? We have a video here, right?
During puberty. In men, puberty begins when the testes start secreting testosterone. That triggers the gradual development of the sexual organs, makes facial hair sprout, and causes the voice to deepen and height to increase. In women, estrogen secreted from the ovaries signals the start of adulthood. It helps the body develop, makes the hips widen, and thickens the womb's lining, preparing the body for menstruation.
Yeah. Estrogen for ladies, testosterone, right? Why is it I grow into that height and then never grow anymore, right? If I grow up until the ceiling, right? It's all controlled by hormones. It's so powerful. Now, guess what? If these hormones will be interrupted, right? Will be interfered, what will happen then? BPA is so powerful because it can imitate. Can you imagine that I actually imitate this Sir Matthew, right? I speak just like him. put inside him, and even can, and then I can access all his account, right? Is it dangerous?
Yes.
It is.
Too
Very
dangerous.
dangerous. Yeah, thank you. So BPA, endocrine disruptor. BPA stands for Filipinos A, right? If you want, you can write down this term, right? You can see that. Yeah, exactly right. Bisphenol A. It interferes production, secretions, transport, actions, function, and eliminations of natural hormones. It can eliminate. Now, if I have a power, right, I just put it here, and I just eliminate your testosterone. What will happen to you?
You become a Superman.
Yeah. That's just how powerful, right? Let's just send out a nice, and then I say, eliminates testosterone to this person. Next time, right, you hate somebody, right, a man, you say, eliminates testosterone, right? So powerful, right? And BPA can behave just like estrogen as well. If you see a lady, you don't like the person, and then you say, eliminate estrogen, right? They'll say, what is that, man? It's so powerful, right? It is written, right? 2013, the scientists from Brigham and Women Hospital, right? It says that it can actually affect egg maturity. Alright, and that's alright. So that's this. And it can heart disease, a cancer risk, right? And it's another problem is that it can cause the global warming, right? We will skip this because of time things, but I want to let you know global warming actually is caused by our CO2 emissions. This happens in Kerala, beginning of this year, right? It's happened to this, and it caused
Rain comes
a lot of
here
problems.
every year. Not like this. People are walking miles to safety through what officials say are the worst floods for a century.
After 36 years, it's the first time that such flooding is happening here. It's a disaster for the whole population.
A third more rainfall than usual has fallen this season with devastating effects. Boats and helicopters are being used to rescue people, including this pregnant woman. Hundreds of thousands are now homeless and living in 1,500 emergency relief camps, waiting and hoping while volunteers cook for them. Men, women and children forced to flee to safety, but the camps are increasingly crowded and some are under threat from rising waters. Flooded roads are making it difficult for badly needed humanitarian aid, like food and bedsheets, to reach.
Yes, it can cause floods because of the terms called global warming. The global warming is actually, this is the earth, and then, right, there is a layer that causes the heat, right, to capture within the global. And there is this iceberg. It gets melted. As it gets melted, this is what happened. So this is the land, right? And then this is the sea level. This is the iceberg. As it gets melted, right? This is your house, and this is your house, right? So it's good. So as the sea level gets higher and higher, right? This is what happens. When it's melted, there's more water, so it gets flooded. So how is it in the first place it gets melted? Because that the CO2, these gas emissions, they cause it, right? When the sunlight goes up, right, and then it gets heated, right? It melts the iceberg. So the way to do that, and where does this CO2 comes from, right? One of the things is our plastic bottle that is floated on the sea, right? 70% covers our earth is covered by our ocean. It's full of this plastic, and then when it gets burned, the plastic, it emits the CO2. And the CO2s, right, in turn will do that. So there's many ways, right, that you can actually reduce the CO2, right? For example, don't drive and then use LRT. This afternoon I do that. and recycle. And of course, use a recycled bottle, right? PDF free, right? So we got to stop. And yes, education is one, and start with leaders like you here, right? You lead by example, and this is what Ms. Tana already told, right? It's the fountain and the vending machine, right? Please stand up. If you are an eco-warrior means that you want to save on Mother Earth, right? Please stand up. If you are eco-warrior. Thank you very much. So now what we do is that we will declare to the Mother Earth that we will do something for Mother Earth, right? How's your hands? Put on your heart. Put on your heart. Put your heart. Follow after me, right? I will recycle as much as possible. Please read this.
I will recycle as much as possible.
Excellent. I will reduce my CO2 footprints on Mother Earth.
I will reduce my CO2 footprint on Mother Earth.
Excellent. We have two more, right? After you finish, you turn to your partner and say, I'm eco-warrior. My team and I will restore our Mother Earth together.
My team and I will restore our Mother Earth together.
Excellent. And now you turn to your partners and say, I am an eco-warrior for our Mother Earth.
I am an eco-warrior for our Mother Earth.
Excellent. And with that, thank you very much. Our first batch of eco-warrior. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mao.